Okay, thank you, Dr. Sam. Okay, now moving ahead. Our rules are pretty straightforward. These are the standard rules that we normally follow at Near West Neighbors Association forums. We are partnering this evening with the Township Democrats as well as the Elgin Firefighters Union, but they've allowed us to keep our standard format, so thank you very much. And also thank you for participating and providing this great facility for us. This is certainly welcome and a great improvement over where we were going to be meeting otherwise. Okay, the rules for this evening are each candidate will get to make a 2-minute opening statement, and we'll start reverse alphabetically, I suppose. We can start with John. How's that? And we'll move that way. There will be no closing statements. All questions will be taken in writing from the floor, and I have already received some questions. The moderator will select the question with help from John Hamilton. We will select the questions because there will not be enough time with so many candidates to ask all the questions. We'll endeavor to get in as many as we can. Also, we do allow applause. I'm sure everyone will be very polite, and if somebody says something you like, feel free. We want to keep everybody on their toes and alert. So let's have a fun time, and applause is certainly encouraged. There will be no breaks. The answers will be timed. We've got our great timer back here, which again will be set for 2-minute introductions. And then for each question, it will be run down to 1 minute because each question that we ask will only have a 1-minute answer. And in terms of who starts each question, I'll do that kind of randomly. Again, keep everybody on their toes. So I don't know where we'll start. But anyway, so this is the deal. And I'm going to start off with a question that I've already gotten. Oh, I also need to make sure if anyone has questions, we have people with cards and pencils. Wave your hands and say, hey, I need a question sheet, I need pencils, whatever. And they will come and pick up the questions from you, and then they'll come up to John and we'll sort through them while they're answering the questions. So that's the format. Is everybody set with that? Any questions? Okay, good. Glad we're all straight on this. So, yes. Thank you. I almost got carried away. We'll start with 2 minutes, and as I said, we'll start with John. And if you could, you can stand up there if you want to do that. That's probably more straight away.
Is this on? Yeah. Is it on? Okay. This is just like the library the other night. Okay, now it's on. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm John Walters. I've been on the City Council. It's been my honor to serve all you folks. I'm married. My wife, Debbie, is sitting over there for 33 years. We've got 2 adult kids, and I got a law practice, not more than probably about a couple blocks from here. The top 3 issues. First of all, the economy, fiscalness. The city has to maintain core services, but we're just like every other community, every other city, every other state. We're running out of money. We're having to lay off people. It's a very sad situation, but we've got to keep the core services. Neighborhoods, neighborhoods, neighborhoods. That's been my support thing all the time. And a strong fire and police department and public works. For this neighborhood, remember, some of the things that we have done. We recently purchased 302 West Chicago Street. That's the Nancy Kimball cobblestone home. That's going to be a rope house that's going to be used. Mr. Gilliam and I encouraged the City Council to build fire station number 6, which is greatly protecting this neighborhood. We are the council that got Nick's Liquor to move out of their location on Highland and get all the traffic out of there. We are the ones that talked to City 222 Locust about trying to clean up their place and make sure that only the people that had leases were in there. We spent a lot of money oversizing the sewers on West Chicago Street to get that out of there. And finally, parks, something you're all interested in. We're talking with St. Lawrence. Maybe they'll partner with us, but if not, we're going to look for a couple houses in foreclosure if they're adjacent to each other, and they're houses that we can work with and maybe take down. We're going to try to put a pocket park or something like that in there. So thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah, Linda, let's move down that way.
Hello, and thank you for having me this evening. My name is Linda Casada, Elgin City Council candidate for the 4-year term. I'm a school bus driver. I'm also a member of the Citizens Advisory Council for School Bus District U46. I am also an assistant for Frost Meadow Elementary School. All besides that, I am the product of Elgin, the melting pot of Elgin, and I fully represent that being multicultural. And me, myself. I bring to the platform that I am a first-time candidate running, and that's the benefit that I have. I come with no ulterior motives. I come with the passion, desire, and the power to provide the discouraged a voice. A lot of citizens, when I went to the neighborhoods, they're very discouraged because they feel that their voices are not being heard. The most important position that is held is that of the private citizen. You vote us leaders into office, and so I hold you accountable to hold us accountable. In order for anything to make progress, we need you to constantly be involved. It doesn't just stop with your vote. I bring forward on my platform excellence in public service, revitalization for our forgotten neighborhoods, and communication is key all day long. I can't stress that. I'm readily available all the time being a school bus driver. My number, my website will always be available. If anybody that knows me and knows my character, I'm readily available to tackle and address any issues that you have. And all I ask is that you remember me April 7th, or, well, we won't get out of here at 8 o'clock, so April 7th, definitely. And if you have any questions, I'll be available after the forum.
Lenore?
Good evening. My name is Lenore Scruggs, and I am running for the four-year seat for Elgin City Council. I am a single mother of one. I've been in Elgin for about 27 years now. I am looking to bring to this community transparency. With the monies that is coming in from the stimulus package, from Foster, you as citizens need to know where every penny of that money is going. I am also here to bring workforce development. We are going to need skills for our servicemen and women that are coming home from the war. They're going to need programs, health care. They're going to need interaction among education, as Dr. Sam says. There has to be some type of linkage to this community where you are able to go and find out things that will help and support you or a family member. I received an email today, and I would like to read this to you. People at large, I don't care whether they're middle class or upper class or working, poor, or union, non-union, have to find ways to come together themselves, perhaps in very small groups at first, and talk about their own stuff, their experiences, their ideas. I'm a mother of one. I've been in Elgin for about 27 years now. I am looking to bring to this community transparency. With the monies that is coming in from the stimulus package, from Foster, you as citizens need to know where every penny of that money is going. I am also here to bring workforce development. We are going to need skills for our servicemen and women that are coming home from the war. They're going to need programs, health care. They're going to need interaction among education, as Dr. Sam says. There has to be some type of linkage to this community where you are able to go and find out things that will help and support you or a family member. I received an email today, and I would like to read this to you. People at large, I don't care whether they're middle class or upper class or working, poor, or union, non-union, have to find ways to come together themselves, perhaps in very small groups at first, and talk about their own stuff, their experiences, their ideas, their convictions, their aspirations for the country, themselves, their families, and then broaden out a bit, literally, and have more people in the discussion. They don't have to become a giant organization, but they have to convince themselves that they're citizens.